So, my last vlog, I wanted to be rather short. I just very quickly wanted to show some of the new stuff I'd gotten, and it kind of was a little longer than I wanted it to be. But that's fine. I wanted it to be like 5-10 minutes, ended up being 20, because I have a tendency to babble. This one's going to be very brief. This is kind of just going to intro my next couple of unboxings. We're going to be taking a look at the Perfect Grade Zakus. I'm going to kind of do both back to back. We'll start with the green one, the F-type mass production version. And then probably a few days later we'll take a look at Shaw's. Shar, however you prefer to pronounce it. I prefer Shaw. Kind of just going to highlight the differences between the two different versions. In addition, I also kind of wanted to show off a little something that I was working on yesterday. This is something I've had kind of percolating in the back of my mind for quite a while. Some of the Facebook groups and other groups that I'm a member of for Gundam in particular, but for any other kind of modeling really, I see people have these racks that they use. Sometimes they're like dish racks or drying racks or whatever that they've gotten their hands on that they use to display their, sometimes they're even like complete, like purpose-made racks for arranging all the runners. And I went looking for something locally that might work, but couldn't really find anything, so I made one. Actually, I made two. It's quite simple. It's nothing too elaborate. I'm debating on modifying the design a little bit, maybe taking out this middle beam to reduce the weight. But yeah, it was just a single 2x3 board cut down to, I think it's 23 inches in length, with pegs running between them. There's just matching holes on all sides so that they just peg together. It's easy to pull apart, and then just 3/8 inch dowel used to peg everything together. And basically you just, this is a runner from the Master Grade Wing Zero Custom. Just array them like that. And then you've got, it's nice and compact. You've got lots of room for all of your model parts. I think it'll be especially handy for me working up north, because I don't have a lot of desk space. I end up working on my bed in camp. So I've got 5, 10, 25 runners sometimes arrayed out on my bed, and it's a pain in the ass to find them all. And then when I'm done building for the day, I've got to collect them all up, stack them back up, put them back in the box so that I can actually use my bed. So now if I've got them on this rack, then I just pick the rack up, set it on the shelf, and I'm done. So now each of these racks, this one has room for a dozen runners. The other one has room for 11 because I don't know how to count and I ran out of pegs. I drilled too many holes and ran out of pegs. But if I do opt to modify the design and take out this middle beam, then I will have a whole bunch of spare pegs. Because, I mean, it's inevitable some of these are going to break. So it'll be nice to have spares. Like I said, since it's easy to disassemble, I can load it in my luggage and fly with it. And it's not going to look too out of the ordinary. I'm really quite excited to give this a try. In fact, I'm probably going to try it out this afternoon or tomorrow. I still have my Master Grade Wing Zero to build. It's the only one still that I haven't done. I have built the Sandrock and the Altron, and they turned out great. I really dig them. And so far the only Wing Zero that I have is the real grade. So it's looking a little bit small compared to the other four. So yeah, I need to get need to get that Master Grade built so that I can swap them out. I've also got that Perfect Grade Wing Zero. That's going to be a little ways down the line, though. I'm not going to be building that for quite a while because I want to build the series in release order. So yeah, next up are going to be the two Zakus, and then the Zeta Gundam, probably a month or so from now, and then the Wing Zero a month or so after that, give or take. I'll probably intersperse a few random unboxings here and there. I might throw in... actually, I might do unboxings of those, the Musais and the Salamis and Magellan EX model sets, because those are just neat. And I think the Musai actually comes with photo etch, which is kind of different for Bandai. So I think I'm going to do that, because that's a kind of a cool model. Incidentally, I threw together one of my 3 Leos. I got this assembled in about an hour. Probably less than that. It's just basic assembly, and it's a really nice model. It's almost polycap free. The only polycaps in it are ball joints in the ankles and hips and in the torso. So it's very flexible. The head doesn't really move. I mean, I think it's got a little bit of wobble to it, but that's kind of true to the design in that it's just kind of a fixed head. But it looks like it'll be very modular and very easy for Bandai to do like multiple different versions of. And I'm sure there'll be, a half dozen P Bandai variants, like the space type in purple. I'm sure there'll even be like the space type in green with the purple thruster unit, like Hito used in Endless Waltz for a brief period of time. And then versions with additional weapons and whatnot, because this just comes with the simple, I think it's a 100mm machine gun, and then the shield with 2 beam sabers. So I'm sure they'll do like the shoulder cannons version, like the twin shoulder beam cannons, and then one with the Dober gun, and I think there's even a flight unit, like an atmospheric flight unit version that you see in an episode or 2. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to cut here, and then tomorrow I hope to have the unboxing of the green Zaku posted. So stay tuned for that. Thank you everyone out there for watching, and happy modeling.